Ready for part 7 of Aspetra? Last time we were given a lead on Scroob's true identity from this wizard Alduma. I don't know why we should trust this Alduma guy, but he said there's a castle, Lake Lock Castle, to the southeast, where there's some sleeping maiden who knows my name. But I have to slay a monster named Nidroc. Yes, I am literally checking my notes for this. So that was Alduma's house. First I'm just gonna go west because I don't know what's to the west, and I figure like there's actually exits from this place to the west, to the south, to the east, to the east. It's always backwards. So I figure I should check out everything but the castle first, if I can manage. Also, the fairies had started giving me level 3 spells. I should try those out. I now have 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Which one am I missing? Fire, heal, frost, flood. Got all those. Bolt, earth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, I have all of them. And there's... okay, so there's 6 at each level. Whoa. That was weird. Oh, I see. If you go off the top of the list, it redraws, and that takes some time. I don't know if you can see the kind of flickering. I set Twitch down to 30 frames per second for this game. It does run at 60, but there's like a tearing. That's actually authentic. I don't think this game v-syncs. Like back when I was playing this in 1996 or whenever I found it. I'm pretty sure the tearing was there. Top. Oh yeah, I gotta try out my magic. Alright. So what's good against top? Let's try bolt 3. Kablam! Well, that'll do it. Alright. So let's try Earth 3. I feel like the teeth are Like, they're being called teeth, but they're more than just teeth, aren't they? Whoa. There's a house out here. Like, I guess there's some sort of beaver creature? I don't know. But calling them teeth seems unfair. I mean, they have arms and ears and eyes and a nose. Door's sealed. Okay, I'm glad we came here. Yeah, it was probably a waste. So I haven't tried Flood, Frost, Fire yet? Did I just try Bolt and Earth? Or did I just try... Well... Let's return. Wait! I have the elf axe, which is supposed to break down any door. Oh, I tried that, didn't I? Like last episode, an elf specifically made me an axe that would break down doors. And yeah, it's equipped. I feel cheated. It's sealed. Whoa, nice tree. It would be a shame if something were to happen to it. Wow, one of them survived. Okay, what have I tried? I haven't tried Frost. Yeah. That's an interesting Frost disco ball QB thing. Kind of confused about the side of the teeth enemy here. Like off on the right side, there's like, it looks like two fingers sticking up or something. That looks a little odd. I feel like I'm getting a lot of experience here. Okay, so to the west was a sealed door. That's probably the way out after I finish with the castle or whatever it is. Nidroc. These water demons seem a little stronger than other enemies. Well, let's see what's east. This... This feels like it might be the lake lock. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go south first. That seems to be new music. I should give it a listen when we come back. I wonder if this is a town. Ah. Well, there we go. It is a town. Who lives here? Nobody. Or at least they must be outside. Oh. An empty house that I had to go inside a bit deeper to figure out that it was empty. Keeps running from me. I look tired, says the guy that kept running from me. Nidroc keeps a maiden captive. I wonder who she is. Yeah, me too. And why does she know my name? Supposedly. So Nidroc is ancient. Oh, it's Lake Land. I thought it was Lake Lock. Lake Land? What do you got? Strong heal. Mega heal. Replenish. Red flower. I think I'm okay. I'm gonna look for weapons first. Those are always... more expensive. I don't know. I'm not sure if Scroob's a great hero or more of just a serial murderer. Gilded stuff that I can't afford. Well, what if I sold you my elemental sword? Alright. $503, $377, okay. I don't have enough for the shield. Okay. Well, let's sell the ring. Oh, it's down here. I hope there's 2,500 gold down here. It's an empty house. Wow. So maybe I could come back this way and pick up the shield later. Pretty big inn. I bet it'll cost 150. Oh, 125. What do I have in my inventory? Alright, I think I've seen this town. Let's head to Lakeland. I did write Lake Lock in my notes, but maybe I was wrong. I'm often wrong. I should give us a chance to listen to this music. Oh, that was short. Sander. Is this like a sanding disc? This is a strange enemy. So I was trying to figure out who made this game. After some digging, I found that it was made by a person named Andy Wood. And he used to have a blog. It's still up on Tumblr, but it hasn't been updated in like 8 years. He was making some other sort of RPG with it. Oh man, this is quite the thing to navigate with, you know, per tile direction key press controls. I still can't believe I'm fighting sanding discs from a disc sander. So when I found the blog of Andy Wood, he referred to Aspetra as a sophisticated but naively designed Final Fantasy type game, which was an interesting way to describe it. He also said the editor, well, he thinks the editor was more interesting than the game. I haven't seen the editor, but this doesn't come with that, but I'd be quite curious to see what the editor looked like. I think I want to fire these. Maybe fire isn't the most powerful thing against water. I was making my own RPG editor around the same time, or maybe a little later, a couple years later. Because this was done in '96, and I don't know, I was still working on stuff in DOS a couple years after that. But I was sort of playing this around that time. I guess even then I was a few years behind. There used to be a lot bigger lag between when stuff came out and when you'd play it, I think. Well, what am I saying? I'm playing a game that's... How many years old is this? So if it was 96... So 23 years old. Alright, is this the end of... Well... Ooh, curses. I should probably save now that I made it to the castle. Oh, nice. Room full of treasure. Minion? That looks more like a snake. Minions, of course, are, you know, they're short and they have like one or two eyes. Usually like goggles. They're yellow. Well, these are yellow, but they're like pill-shaped. That's not a minion, that's a snake. Door number 2. What is this? Guardian? So what am I looking at? It's got a metal head, a shield. Its lower body seems to be a gust of wind. I'm surprised these snake enemies don't poison. Oh, who's this? That he who would maiden free must first fulfill this prophecy. He shall behead the serpentine. Oh, it's Nidroc. Sorry, buddy. But I want your head, I guess. Because I do what wizards tell me to. Some of them. Maybe all of them. Only does 21 damage. I would say this is one of the better drawn bosses. Let's see what heal 3 looks like. Just kind of circles around the sparkles. Alright. So, I'm not too clear on why this serpent is here and why he's supposedly guarding a sleeping maiden and why she knows my name and why I need to cut its head off, but that's what we're doing, because that's how Aspetra works. And so the prophecy was fulfilled. Oh, I leveled up. Indiram. Wait, is that my name? My son. Oh, it's my mom. Okay. Well, that explains how she knows my name. She says my father's dead. I assume that means he's Darth Vader, because that's what it meant in Star Wars. She really doesn't want to poke into it. The day of Aspetra. Okay, they just said Aspetra. That is important. A fearsome demon. Okay, so Aspetra is not the name of this place. I've got a tablet. Oh, I bet the last tablet is on Dragon Isle. Nova! Alright. Well, that's cool. I'm gonna take a detour to the town. Maybe I should cast a very powerful spell on these enemies just to see what it's like. Oh, only works on one. That's taking quite a time. Is it ever gonna stop? There we go. Huh, Bolt seems to be affected on the water demons, not fire. Alright. Back to town to pick up that last bit of armor, the shield. So, the bosses I know are left in the game. There's another Wrath. The third Wrath, whoever it is. Probably Indiram's father. There's a Wrath 1 boss, which I have no idea if it's something I've already met or not. There is an Undead dragon boss, which I don't remember fighting. And then there is Aspetra itself. I think that's all that's left, based on what I remember of the game files that are named BSS, which seem to correspond pretty well with all the bosses in the game. Alright, so all my gear is gold now. Or wait, gilded. All my gear is union now. I think that's what that is. Gilded would not have the U, would it? Like if it was gold guild? I don't know. Now that we are all geared up, let's Let's head to the sealed door, which I hope will take us to a teleporter to Dragon Isle. And if it's not Dragon Isle, I'm going to be very disappointed because somebody once mentioned it in this game, and I know it's a file name of a map. So it must exist. So I would guess on Dragon Isle I'll fight an undead dragon boss for the last tablet, and then an immortal will show up. I'll have to fight them, and then I'll have to fight Aspetra. Possibly with an extra phase of some immortal battle. Unsure. But we could easily be coming up on the end of the game here. One of my biggest pet peeves of this style of game is how often music interrupts, like battle music interrupts the music of the scene. So I never get to listen to the whole theme of the place I'm in, and instead I just hear the battle music over and over and over again. Which individually they're nice, but when one's interrupted by the other, it gets a little annoying. Oh. So that door is just open. Let's see what's inside. A hut. Oh, hey. 3,000 years ago. Oh, they're from space. I did not expect them to be from space. I can't go in that one. Why are there so many huts I can't go into? I can't even access the door of this one. Should I even try? Like... Oh, yes, I do, but You'd think he'd be a little more forthright about where the portal goes. I'm really annoyed that most of these don't work, because I've apparently had to check them all to find the portal. And there's an opportunity for, you know, a bunch of NPCs to tell the story of their people. Aspetra followed us to Earth. Tablets are the key to Aspetra's awakening. I can't believe this. I can't even talk to this one because the furniture's in the way. And there's Irks in here. How very irksome. I think I encountered this once before. In the other wizard cave. That is so odd. Like, I think in the other wizard cave there was one hut where you could fight Irks for some reason. I feel like I should read the text. All the NPC text is in these conversation files, .cnv. You could probably read them all to figure out if he says something. Not sure if he would, but... Alright, let's go for a swim. Oh. So I just got teleported. I think there were gray bats before, and now I'm fighting a cave bat? It doesn't seem to have bat wings, though. The duck had bat wings. Green guy. Okay, we fought red guy. Now this is green guy. Strangely, this game didn't have palette swapped enemies until now. Till we get to, like, what is very probably one of the last dungeons in the game. That seems a weird time to start doing that. So it's interesting that my name is just Indie Ram now, after, like, the whole game being Scroob. Oh, there's the way out. Are you kidding? I can't leave this cave until I find the tablet. Wish I could have kept that Ultra Blade. Did a lot of damage. Drippy. This is another palette swap. Oh good, tablet. Alright, here we go. I just grabbed it, that's all. I'm just gonna run. So I didn't even have to fight anything for the tablet. A little disappointed by that. I mean, other than the 1,000 enemies in this cave, but that's its own thing. Fine, Drippy. You're in a hurry to die. I'll oblige. Huh. This is a weird looking town. Are you the elder of this town? Oh, this is Needham. The children. They've been kidnapped. I don't know. An army. This is a very unexpected side quest at this stage of the game. It's weird he mentions children being kidnapped, because there haven't been any children in this entire game. Let us visit all the empty houses. Because we're playing Aspetra, and that is what you do. Or at least that's what I do. I went in there, right? Yeah, I must have. Nope. Nobody here. Okay, that looks like the way out. It was in here before. Probably, yeah. Oh, there's an inn. Unless when he said children, he meant like everybody younger than him, since he was a town elder. Not just yet. Actually, I might as well. I wonder, he just said they don't have weapons here, so I'm wondering what they're gonna have at the weapon shop. Is it gonna be cheap sword? That'd be funny. Sawtooth sword. Oh man. Why do they have high-end gear if he just said they don't have any? Okay, that's the entrance. Is there a house up here? Where's this go? Is this the wrong way? I thought it was supposed to go east. I like this snaky. Got a lot of hit points. So is this a snake with arms? Carrying a wand. What's good on snakes? Earth, maybe? No. How about frost? I don't think that did any better than earth. Work. Well, that's a traditional fantasy enemy creature, I guess. I like how they're doing a severe splits. I still can't believe this isn't Dragon Isle, and I'm supposed to talk to a mayor of a neighboring town. Like, that was not what I expected to be doing here. Not at all. What is this? Oh, wow. Well, I don't know what that is. This just keeps going and going. This place seems to be without monsters, thankfully. Stonehenge. Oh my. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'm not sure. Okay, I can't. Oh, I can, but. So, what am I doing in Stonehenge? Well, apparently nothing for now. Alright, so I should have just gone to the east first. You never know with this game. Sometimes if you go where it says to go, you find the locked door first, so... Time for another long walk back. It's a red flower. Let's try frost on the thing that is red. Not super effective. My health. Oh, it's fine. I leveled up, didn't I? So, let's see what to try on. Let's try Earth. I'm not even sure if enemies are weak to elements. Like some seem to be, but I'm not sure if all enemies have an elemental weakness or if it's just like the occasional one. So is the orc holding a weapon with a handle that's behind its head, or like, is that what that brown thing is? It's like a giant wooden hammer with a very short handle. I wonder if there was a bunch of gold in the cave that I missed out on. How much do I have now? 9908. So I'm like 100 away from actually affording that super sword. So let's do one more. So what did I try? I tried frost. Let's try fire on the flowers. Oh, that's effective. Okay, well. All right. Gem ring. 28. 27. That's not really a big upgrade. Okay, so I need 2,200 more gold to complete the set. The inn is cheap, surprisingly. He did say it was a poor town, but they have high-end weapons, so I don't know. Wow, a paved road. That's a new one. So there's just a town here. Wow, this is a big town. It's gonna be a lot of empty houses. Oh, can't go in that one. Can't go in that one. This goes on quite a ways. I like that little ending to it. Almost has kind of a little Renaissance cadence at the end, but then goes in a different direction and then loops. Oh. Wow. That was pointless. So I've been able to go into 2 empty houses so far. Oh, there's an exit to the east. One of the empty houses even had a second empty floor. I gotta say, this feels a little unfinished to me. Oh, okay, the biggest house of all. Try the basement first. Okay, that's the dungeon. Shrine of the 3 Mages. Huh. Dragons. I guess dragons are a mystery. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. What? Hey. I was not done. I had more to do in that town. What is happening? Well, this is interesting. Just climb the wall? Where am I? Is this just going on forever? Why? Why is this field so big? Oh, another fortress. Okay, I didn't expect to fight a banana. I will admit that sweetens this deal a little bit. Oranges. Oranges and bananas. It's interesting that this game never mixes enemies. Like, it's always some multiple of one type of enemy only. Peach. That looks a lot like the orange. So I wasn't done with the town. Like, there was still the basement of the mayor's house, and then there was a passage to the east. Hope it lets me go back there. It's a nice. A nice ox is nice. We're getting a bit weird now. I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm wishing I had saved somewhere. no, there's 2 doors. Sword? I'm gonna use bolt because they're metal. That's my guess. Nope. Not weak to bolt. How about earth? You know, rock versus scissors. Nope, not that either. What's going on? Are they just taking the gold? Right. I don't know what I was expecting, but... Oh, it's celery. Celery man. I am surprised by how many different enemies there are in this place. What is this? Oh, that's all their arms and stuff. I'm literally fighting the shield now? So, there are apples. I'm just gonna run though. I'm tired of fighting. What is going on in this fortress? Parrot? Oh wow, they all have unique dialogue. Hey. Hey. What about Tyra? Where'd he go? Was I done with that fortress or not? I'm gonna guess yes. I'm gonna go back to town. I hope it's south. This is such a big map for no reason. this? Nothing. Why? Why? Oh, get me out of here. Okay, so now I know where that goes. Still gotta check out Mayor's basement. Hey, there's an inn. Or why not? Oh, there is a weapon shop. And of course, it's better than the stuff at the other town, which I shouldn't have bought. So there's like a big castle up here. That's odd. Checking these corners out, but I guess I'm curious. I'm gonna check out the basement first. Seemed like it was gonna be a dungeon. Oh, it's just full of gold. It's a gold mine. So I guess this would have been empty before. So the miner told me not to touch. Apparently I swiped the gold. That was odd. So, the mayor... I never got to check out the rest of this room. Okay. Okay. All right. I think this will Probably the undead dragon finally. Oh, did you just give me... Nice! Oh. Looks like it has an egg. It's actually doing quite a bit of damage to me. I wonder if this is worth doing to it. It takes so long. It's only worth 3 attacks. I can do 3 attacks in the same amount of time. Except the dragon will hit back. Just be using this, despite its lengthy casting time. Dragon scrolls. Well, what do those do? Picking up a lot of stuff I can't use. Well, I guess those dragon priests would probably like to look at the scrolls. This mayor's house really has a lot going on. Yes. Okay. Yes, please. The dragons need my help. Mystic forest near the foot of Retharon's castle. Great door. Ah! Well. Okay. Huh. So there's a Retharon. Okay. Oops. I could swear... Oh, I see. The shops are to the right of the mayor's house. buy another... Oh, man. Nice if I could sell that. Not enough for the shield yet. Okay. So now I know what to do at Stonehenge. Did we determine the snakes were susceptible to bolt? No. Fire? Nope. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to Stonehenge and use the amulet. And then I'm gonna save, and that'll be it for tonight. So, are the kids back or what? Oh. Gold. How much do I need? I need 7,000 for that shield. I wonder if Dragon Island will have even more powerful weapons and armor. these doors open yet? No. Here we go, Stonehenge. Oh, it's lighting up. There's no way back. I think that's a loop on the music. Well, here we are at Dragon Isle finally, and that is where I will leave off for part 7. If anyone's watching, have a good night, and I'll be back to finish this game, or, well, I gotta finish Dragon Isle, and then Retharon, and then Aspetra, and maybe another Reth, I don't know. I'm very curious about what's going to happen on this island. I'm also dreading that there's 4 ways to go right now. Alright. Goodbye.